Good morning, USA, and welcome to another episode of the Bernie or Bust Show. Today's topic is Bernie or Bust, Facebook Guerrilla Tactics 101. Leverage size matters, post bumping for dummies. So if you are one of the guerrilla warfare team, or you want to be, please leave a comment below this video, and let's get started. First thing to do is to join Revolt Against Plutocracy Rap Sheet. And that's what the Facebook group is called. That's what its address is. Facebook.com/group/Revolt Against Plutocracy Rap Sheet. After you've joined this group, then the next step is to join the hundreds and hundreds of other Facebook groups that you can find here. The best place to find these new groups is, the easiest way is to click on Files on the left side of the group. After you've joined, click Files, and you'll see all the other Facebook groups you need to join. Right now there are 4 sheets of Facebook groups. Sheet 1 is there, 4, there's 2, there's 3. There are 3 or 4 new sheets coming of hundreds of new Facebook groups. We need to get into these groups in the next probably month and a half if we're going to have any kind of impact in the Facebook wars that are coming. These wars have to be fought before the first primaries and caucuses in February. So February 3rd is our drop dead date for getting into these groups. Of course, we can join them later and things will heat up then, but most of the battle will be fought between now and then. So we have to get going. So first thing to do, click on Facebook groups sheet 1. Right click on a group, open it in a new tab, Bernie to the World. This is a new group, or new to me. I haven't joined it yet. It doesn't even have a picture, a fancy picture, such as most of the groups have. It says, Bernie is the platform to bring us together. So, join group. Let's join it as me. Now it says pending. And then I go back to close that, go back to the list, and join the next group. I've joined the rest of these groups, so I won't show you how to do it. But you can join these groups, and then you can get going on 30, maybe to 50 groups a day you could join in a 24-hour period. Sometimes it's better to pause. We don't know exactly what causes Facebook to throw us in Facebook jail, but if we join groups too quickly or too many in a day, in a 24-hour period, then they will suspend your ability to keep joining groups and to keep posting in groups, which is the whole point. So don't join these too quickly. That's why we have to get started now, and you don't have as much time as we did a few months ago to get into all these groups. And then the next step is to make a post in a group. So let's say that you're in some groups, not all of them yet, but you're in some of the groups and you want to get started posting in them. It would be a good goal if you're in these groups to put one post, whatever it is, in each group, and then later you can edit these posts. So write post, you could put a picture in, you could put some kind of a survey, you could put, but the main thing is to figure out what the group is about that you're joining. That's such a good picture. And then put something in there that's not too controversial. So you could write something and put a picture. I'm going to say Bernie or Bust is going to be super important as we head into the primaries. I don't think anyone in this group would disagree with that. So I post it, and there it is. In some groups, they will have to approve your post, so it'll say your post is pending. And if you come back later, a day or two later, and they haven't accepted your post, you may have to try something else that they'll allow into the group. So that's the next step. You've got entered the groups and you've posted in the groups. So let's say you come back later and you want to put a new post in a group. If you are in a group and you edit a post, you won't end up in Facebook jail for posting too much. If you start posting, say you're in 150 groups already, and you decide to just in one swell foop make 150 new posts, you'll get locked up. Your account will get locked up and you won't be able to keep going, and they'll give you a date. They'll say in a week or in 2 weeks, then you can start posting again. And if they don't suspend your account altogether. But you'll still have a Facebook account, but you won't be able to post in groups or comment in groups. The only thing you can do is like other people's comments when you're in Facebook jail. So to stay out of Facebook jail, the best thing to do is to edit a post that's already in here. And here's how you do that. There's a search bar. Search this group. You can type your own name into the group. You can see what you've posted in that group already. In this case, I posted an article about Elizabeth Warren. I posted an article about neoliberals and how they could vote for Joe Biden, other things like that. I'm going to edit one of my posts. I'm going to take this one I posted in 2016 and I'm going to edit it. So right now it has 3 comments, 2 shares. I'm going to click this little caret at the top right and I'm going to put edit post. And the whole post comes up. I'm going to select all. I'm going to delete. Then I can post a photo or a video. I'm just going to say, things are heating up. We need to get more leverage going. And now, instead of the post that was there originally, this is the one that it has. Now I hit escape on my computer. And if I go back out, I can either hit the refresh button up here or I can hit the group name that refreshes the post. What you'll see is if I search for my name again, it's that new post. Now what if I want that new post to be visible to the group? Because this post was posted a long time ago. At first I'd have to find it. Okay, there it is. And then I'd have to put comment underneath it. There's no time to waste. Now what happens is that old post that was posted originally in 2016 will suddenly be, because of that comment that I just put underneath it, if we go back into the group again, refresh the page, we get past the announcements that are often at the top of a group. The next post is, this 2016 post is suddenly not a 2016 post. It's suddenly right here at the top because I put a comment underneath it. That's called bumping it. I bumped the post by putting a comment under it, and now it's going to be at the top of this Facebook group. That leads to the next topic of post bumping. So let's say that you're in all of these groups, Facebook group sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, through 7, 8, 9, however many we have. You're in all of these groups, you're a member. You can bump your own posts, or you can bump other people's posts. So right click a group, open it in a new tab. I close the tabs I'm not currently working on because my computer speed is faster that way. Oh, I clicked on a group that I've been kicked out of. So let's try a different one. That one I've been kicked out of too. How many? I get kicked out of groups pretty often. So if that bothers you, you might not have the stomach for this. All right, right click that one. Progressive or bust. That sounds like a group that wouldn't kick me out, but you never know. Because some of these groups are run by uh, fake Bernie supporters. So in this search bar, the Victor Tiffany, he's the first thing. He must own this group. Yeah, this is Victor's group. So I'm pretty sure I didn't get kicked out of this one. Victor Tiffany is the OG of Bernie or bust. So he's all about us posting in this group. So let's say you want to post your own or bump your own post, type your own name into the bar. Another name to type in is Howell, because I have a lot of Alan Howell or just Howell, and I have a lot of posts that you could bump up to the top. You can't edit them, but you can bump them. And let's stick with those two for now. There are other people in this game, but I won't out them yet. But if you type in Tiffany, Victor Tiffany's last name, and then you'll see all the posts that he's put in here. He's got a book called Bernie or Bust. He's got a bumper sticker, bernieorbust.info. Let's bump this post. So you can't edit it because it's not your post, but you can comment on it. Put comment. I've bumped this post before. Let's say you want to put a post narrative, a pledge narrative, or some other narrative that's pre-done. You can go on Macintosh, you can go to the program called Notes, and you can copy and paste wholesale, and then you can go back and you can make that an original post in the group. I'll show you how to do that. Or you can bump a post with it. So now if we go back to the group, we refresh the group, we'll see that particular post of Victor's right under the announcements. We should. Maybe we'll have to refresh it twice. Oh, there's another trick I should teach you. Sometimes in Facebook groups now, they have you looking at things by new activity when you really just want to see recent posts or you want to see all posts. And it really likes that post I put in that. What I'm looking for is that post that Victor's that I bumped. Let me try again. Tiffany. Let's bump this book post because I can remember what it looks like. John. John. The rank and file members count. All right. I didn't even care what I said there, but now what I want to see is when I go back to the group. There. Okay, so we bumped that post. That post was sitting there. I don't know why the other one didn't bump. But now we've got this post that was posted clear back in February up at the top of the group. So this is like the key to our guerrilla warfare strategy. Post bumping and post editing do not seem to count against us and do not seem to land us in Facebook jail. So by making a new post, like I'm going to do right now, if I make a new post and I do that too many times in a row, I'll get thrown in jail. But I haven't done that today yet very much, so I can do a few. I don't know how many. Facebook doesn't want me to know. And now that is at the very top, that pre-packaged post that I got from my notes over here, notes. All right, so that's pretty much it. That's what we can do. We can join the groups, we can post in the groups, we can edit our old posts, and when we do, then we also have to bump them by making a comment under them. By bumping posts, we keep them at the top, we keep them in front of people's minds, and somebody already liked my post. Hopefully the posts that we post will be engaging and shareable, and they will be spread beyond where we originally posted them. If you have questions, please leave those in the comments. Please friend me on Facebook and join all these groups as soon as you can. That's all for now. Keep on burning.